Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sanjeev Khanna, Senior Director of Microsoft Cloud Infrastructure and Operations, here to tell us about growing OCS ecosystem and choices.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to speak really loud so I can kind of take over the conference room. So about last year this time, we joined OCS. And it's been amazing that how much progress we have made in last 14 months. So I'll talk about how the ecosystem is growing. As a supply chain person, I'm not going to talk about all the technology that you see here, but how the technology gets delivered and what are the different challenges we have to deliver at this scale. So on the ecosystem, is amazingly has been growing. So after we joined, we were kind of, hey, how this is going to work out? But it's been, the response has been awesome. So currently, we have all these folks who can deliver the OCS-based product to your data centers globally. On top of it, we have all the component suppliers who have been validated on OCS, and it gives us the ability to configure the data center or the hardware to address different public cloud as well as private cloud workloads. And then Kushagra announced, and you heard other announcements, where we have now solution providers who are joining us. So in today's discussion, I'm going to talk more about how this large ecosystem and the growing ecosystem is helping us solve the data center challenges on a server supply chain. So when you deliver at our scale, we have to deliver different set of services across the globe, and we got to make sure that we have continuity of supply. Otherwise, our customers will be down. So when we look at this, we at Microsoft today are delivering greater than 200 different services, and the number of services continues to grow as cloud adoption continues to grow. We have more than 1 billion customers, more than 20 million different businesses, over 90 different markets who are using our products. Before OCS, what used to happen, we had many different platforms, and every platform had its own hardware validation with components as well as other pieces. So we go through validating one platform at a time, and every time we validated one platform, that work was not transferable to the other platform. It not only added cost, added more work, but it also, we couldn't take advantage of launching the new service or be time to market. So as a supply chain guy, if I had it my way, right, I'll have one platform, will be configured only one way, and there will be nothing in between, and that makes my life easy, that makes my team's life easy. But that's just not practical for many different reasons. On a technology side, we have to have delivered different technologies for different services. On the cost side, why would we pay for, say, extra 4 DIMMs or extra 2 SSDs if the workload doesn't require those? So what we need is we need flexibility in a supply chain. So with OCS, what we do today is we can configure the base platform, which is the same platform, regardless of which system integrator. We can do the work, validation work on one platform, and then we can transfer that work from platform to platform. That reduces our work, that enables faster to the market. So that's one piece of having the OCS in our system. The other dimension is that we have a global data center footprint, which continues to increase in many different countries. So currently, we have more than 1 million servers which are already deployed in our data centers. 100 different data centers in 40 different countries. And like I said, that is increasing pretty much on a daily basis. So when you have too many platforms and too many components, and you're already dealing with the complexity of so many data centers, and then it comes in within data centers, we have every platform has different manageability suite. Every platform had, our operators had to be trained on those platforms. And operators could never get deeper into understanding the hardware because they were learning one platform after another. And then on my team side, I had to go and build piles of inventory for each different supplier, which was kind of adds the cost. And we have excessive single points of failures in our data centers. So OCS is designed for serviceability. So when you go look at this, right, it's cable-free hardware. It not only helps with the quicker installations, but also in case something goes wrong, the operators make fewer errors because they're not playing around with different cables. Our operators, they have to be trained only once. They get trained, they understand the platform, and then they can get deeper into the platform. And now we have a closed loop where operators are giving feedback to our engineering team. Engineering team can take that feedback and improve the next generation of system going forward. Manageability-wise, we have one manageability suite versus many different manageability suites we got from different system integrators in the past. We have to develop our test suite once, and we can go with that. Again, time saves, cost savings. And my favorite, I don't have to carry different inventory in different data centers for all different platforms. I carry one set of inventory, which is fungible across different platforms. That reduces cost, it's simpler for the operators, and it helps us removing single points of failures. So in past 3 years of deployments of the OCS, what have we learned? So one of the things that we've learned is that we need to engage with our ecosystem partners early in the game if we want to be time to market. Other pieces, supply chain, operations, are integral part of design cycle if we want to optimize for our TCO. We can't have the engineering team go design something which we cannot deliver, we cannot operate. And lastly, looking at the ecosystem again, right, we have to have a bigger ecosystem where we have choices for continuity of supply, for cost, because competition is good, and we have to have those choices in our model. So lastly, what we're going to say is that we've done a bunch of work for the last 3 years. We've enabled the ecosystem. I invite you to come and visit us on our booth, and come talk to me after the discussion. And we can talk more about is that how we have been kind of removing different barriers, what we've learned, different issues, and hope that you can leverage the work that we have done and deploy this in your data centers. And again, like I said, come talk to me offline. And that's all I had today. Thank you again. Thanks for joining.